How are you programming your subconscious mind right now? Because you are. Whether you realize it or not, you are constantly programming your subconscious mind. Every thought you repeat, every feeling you return to, every story you tell yourself is being accepted and stored. That's how your subconscious mind works. It doesn't question. It doesn't analyze. It simply accepts what you give it, especially when it's repeated. And over time, that becomes your reality. Let's make this simple. If someone wakes up every day thinking, nothing's working, I'm stuck, this isn't changing, and they feel that frustration over and over again, that gets programmed, and their life starts to reflect that. Not because something is against them, but because that's what they've been feeding their mind. Now, look at another example. Let's say someone starts changing that. They begin to catch those thoughts. Instead of saying, nothing's working, they shift it to, something is changing. I'm moving forward. Things are starting to work out for me. At first, it might not feel real. It might feel unfamiliar. But if they keep repeating it and start to feel it even a little bit, that begins to get programmed. And over time, that becomes their new normal. Here's another way to look at it. Think about habits. At one point, everything you do now was unfamiliar. But through repetition, it became automatic. That's programming. The same thing happens with your thoughts, your beliefs, and your emotional patterns. Whatever you repeat becomes natural, and whatever becomes natural is how you live. Now, connect this to what we've been talking about. When you ask yourself, if I was living my desired life, how would I feel? You're not just thinking, you're programming. When you visualize something and step into that moment, you're not just imagining, you're programming. When you choose a different response, instead of reacting the old way, you're programming. And here's the key. It's not about doing it once. It's about repetition. Because the subconscious mind learns through repetition. So if you do something once and then go back to the old way all day, the old programming stays stronger. But if you return to it again and again, that's when it starts to take hold. That's when things begin to shift. And over time, you don't have to try as hard because it becomes who you are. And once it becomes who you are, your life starts to reflect that automatically. And this isn't a new idea. Joseph Murphy talked about this in depth. He believes strongly that whatever you impress on your subconscious mind through repetition and feeling becomes your reality. So if this feels new or you're not fully sure about it yet, go read his work or listen to it because it reinforces exactly what we're talking about here. So this isn't about forcing change. It's about being aware and being consistent. Because whatever you consistently give your subconscious mind, it will accept and bring into your experience. Now, before you go, just take a second and ask yourself, how have you been programming yourself lately? Your thoughts, your feelings, your inner conversations. And how are they moving you forward or keeping you where you are? Because that might be exactly what you're creating. And if this connected with you, please comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And please, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video in the Mastery of State series.